Okay, so the first thing you want to do before you get started is disconnect the negative terminal on the 12-volt battery in the trunk. But before you do, go ahead and center your steering wheel. Obviously, turn the car on, and then turn it. Well, I turned mine to the left, a half turn, so the wheel is upside down, like centered perfectly. And you'll see why a little later. But, okay, so back here. Basically just need a 10mm socket, deep socket extension, whatever, and then you're basically loosening that 10mm nut and disconnecting that negative terminal. And then you want to wait at least 5 minutes for the airbag to de-energize. I'll probably wait a little longer than that. I usually wait like 20 minutes or so, just because I like to go mess around with something else. Anyway, that's the first step. Alright, I'm not sure if you can see this or not, but on the back of the Buick Verano steering wheel, it should be just like the one on the Volt. So basically when you turn it upside down, the wheel upside down, you should have access to these holes. And to kind of illustrate what you got to do, you need a screwdriver kind of like this, smaller than usual, I guess. When you stick it in here, I forget how you do it exactly, but yeah, that's right. You go in from this angle, and then you kind of torque it like this. You'll hear it catch something or feel it, which you'll see on the other side. I don't know if you can see that, but that's what you're trying to do to take the airbag off. What you do is you unlock one side, you kind of make sure it doesn't fall back in, then you do the other side. See if I can. There we go. Got it? So that's the game plan. Alright, so behind the wheel, you'll see you can access those holes here. You want to be careful though. Make sure your screwdriver is not too long, because when you insert it in here, I guess there's like some foam or something that's in the way that you could poke through or something. But once you poke through that, you can actually get your screwdriver in there a little farther, and you won't get close enough to the screen to scratch it. So you guys got to be careful when you do this. If your screwdriver's too long and you try to put this in here in the holes to try to torque the little levers out of the way for the airbag to loosen, and you could accidentally scratch the screen up here and feel like a total idiot doing it accidentally or whatever. So you got to be real careful. I don't know if you're the clumsy type, you may want to put something in the way here. But if you think you got a handle on it, you can try, like me, without. So there you go. Okay, so I got it. It wasn't that bad. You basically got to torque it all the way as far as you can, and it finally pops on one side, like on this side first is what I did. And if you torque it out a little bit, make sure it doesn't go back in. You do the same thing on the other side, and you kind of just not force it, but you help it out. And there you have it. Scary, scary, scary. But there you have it. Not so bad. All right, so now you want to unplug the airbag. So basically, how you unplug those special airbag terminals, you pull up on those the orange, I guess, tab, where that whole thing kind of pops up, and once it pops up, that should basically unlock it, and you should be able to pull that straight out. Alright, so there it is, disconnected. Let's see if I can get this. Goodness gracious, what's going on here? Okay, so that was a pain in the ass. Yeah, you need like 2 people for that one, man. They put Loctite on this frickin' thing, that blue stuff. So that was a pain in the ass to get out. You need a big ass torque wrench, you need a lot of leverage. You need someone to hold the wheel while you get at that bad boy. Anyways, got it off, so thank God for that. And then luckily you don't need a steering wheel puller, because this thing, you can tell it's loose already, it'll come right off. So next thing you want to do is unplug this plug from the clock spring. Let's see in there. And think that's it. These wires stay with the clock spring. So yeah, I think we're ready to pull the wheel right off. Okay, so there you have it. So we pull the steering wheel straight towards you slowly, and then you want to feed the airbag plugs through the wheel before you can take the wheel totally off. So